また一つ感情が死んだ。お前のようなクズに怒りを感じることすら無駄か。
I don't like this. Hey everyone, I am going to react to Solo Leveling episode 9. You've been hiding your skills. Huh. I'm assuming that Jinwoo is gonna be revealing that he is stronger than he actually is. You know, because at the last episode they brought back, oh, not all the members, but some of the members of that first expedition that they did. And then they went to that temple and a whole bunch of people got killed. They brought all of them back, with Juhi as well. And they're going along with 3 other convicts and what's his name again? Tae-Shik also going along with them. And I'm like, I don't know how he's going to be able to hide how strong he is with Tae-Shik there and keeping an eye on him and all those things. So with the title being you've been hiding your skills, that probably means that they're gonna encounter a situation where he's gonna be fighting and they're gonna notice. And yeah. So before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please continue. So oh my goodness. So before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feelimini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Clearly are strong.
どこでそんないい探検を？確かに変わった。外見だけでなくオーラまで。今では余裕すら感じられる。
TaeShik. He's keeping eyes on things. Oh, where's the do I get to what to forget? I've got to pay the bills, What is going on with you? Let's get it. I was gonna go back to look up the lyrics, but the browser that I use, DuckDuckGo, is like, it's giving me trouble. These last few days, it's like misbehaving. So I'm not even gonna try. And crows. Let's get it.
思ったより低いんで、見てに分かれて進みません。リスクは多少増えるでしょうが、その分早くクリアできますし。そうしまし。
Is Tae-Shik gonna go with Jinwoo? He's gonna decide to go where the boss is.
ここからでもわかる。ボスはこの先。
But who's gonna follow him? Those 3 are gonna go together?
孫さん、俺たちは左側に行きましょう。
最弱兵器が来たってことはこのダンジョンのランクは低い。
前もそう言って安心してましたよね、俺たち。
俺も孫の兄ちゃんに頭を下げる。家族のためとはいえ仲間を捨てて逃げた事実はなくならねえ。
許してもらえますかね。
もらえるわけがない。
ゴブリンじゃ手応えなし。全部片付けたか。
こんなの一瞬だろ。
I just love hearing his voice. I always like listen to. I always hear Shigoraki.
お話というのは、
男3人に娘が恥ずかしめられた。
Oh, so he's the guy that wanted.
ハンターの資格まで。服役中でもレイドに参加すれば減刑されるそうじゃないです。30億あります。あいつらを殺してください。
Is he going to?
ここから出たら監視課にはこう報告しよう。お前たちはここで100匹のゴブリンに遭遇したと。
He's actually gonna kill them.
楽に死ねると思うなよと頼まれてるんでね。
So is he gonna kill the other two?
ああ、おかげで迷わずに済んだ。予定は少し狂ったが
So Shigaraki is evil here too? Ah.
覚えてなきゃいいんだが。
Oh, he remembers you.
そうだ
He's having a flashback.
君の刃物、それもあえて致命傷を避け何度も無駄だ。
Avoided finishing him off. Is it
ちゃんと生きてくださいよ。家族がいるんでしょ。
is it on purpose?
最後まで意地でも生き残ってもらわないと。兄ちゃん、すまなかった。本心だ。
わお、早いじゃん。
カンさん、あんたがやったのか。
だとしたら
こんなことが許される
い
とでも。
いシナリオが浮かんだ。逃亡を企てた囚人どもがお前たちを先に殺し、それに気づかずボスの相手をしている僕に奇襲を仕掛ける。
ゴミだな。君に勝てる相手じゃない。私が行く。
We'll see.
人に刃を
I don't want Song to die.
相手は B 級で格上。私は剣士だ。
所詮は魔法系。剣を握ったところで何
Yeah, he did say that in the beginning that he's. No,
意味はあるかもしれない。
no. I think it's like an after image,
の
huh?
時は悪くない。だけどせいぜいその程度。目障りなヒーラーだ。やはり潰しておこう。
No.
キューハンターを教えている。剣の技術では負け。
魔法使いごとき暗殺系ハンターの速度についてこれるわけがないんだよ。
Jinwoo, why are you not stepping in and doing anything? She used too much magic. Her MP's finished. Her magic points are finished. No, no game over. No. Did it work?
警戒心を解き、僕がとどめを刺す直前に魔法を使う。
ここまでか。
No, you're not. Jinwoo, you better. Okay, I'm about to say, you better not let him die. Sure.
ソンジヌ。いい級だ。
No, no longer E rank. But for now, let's say that
ソン君。今のは一
he did use his ability, that speed 3 ability.
があって苦劇者を生かしておくはずがないからな。となると答えは一つ。
Reawakened.
再覚醒。
Mm-hmm.
ソン君が。
もしかしてあの雑魚の言い
So he didn't notice before.
見た目も雰囲気も全くの別人ダンジョンから生還できたのは。まあどうであれ、ハンターとしての経験は浅そうだ。
I don't want to lose Shigaraki's voice.
いつら人一人死なせといて何の反省もない。これは社会正義のためなんだよ。
違う。キムさんたちのことだ。なのにお前はあえて致命傷を避け、まるでいたぶるように。被害者のため。嘘だ。
He just loves to
お前
kill.
の方だ。
そんな僕がどうして安月給のハンター協会に入ったと思います？僕はね、モンスターなんかより人を殺してる時。遅い。
さすがだな。なんという身のこなし。私の知るソン君の姿はもう。
Mm-hmm.
オーラン階立てと実践経験の数が違う。その差があんたを敗北へと導くだろう。
悪いけど、
あ？
さっきむき出しにすんのやめてくんないか。ほら見ろ。システムが反応してしまっただろ。
あんたの探検の効果か。
Yes, it is.
僕も面白いものを見せてやれや。君だ。スキル、隠密、姿、音、匂いのその全てを消す。もちろん僕がこれを使えるということ誰も知らないがね。なぜならスピードは封印した。余計な真似はするな。
He's got potions and stuff to heal himself.
攻撃をかわすことはできるかな。
Yes.
おい、いつまで喋ってんだ。状態の回復。
僕がつかない危険な野郎。
また一つ感情が死んだ。お前のようなクズに怒りを感じることすらまだ。
I don't like this.
そうか。おそらく彼は短期間のうちに何度も重い選択を強いられてきたのだろう。
ただ強い者だけが勝つ。こいつまさかさっきで僕
Charlie, this is so cool.
なんだ。待て、嘘だろ。
Murderous into level 1. So there are gonna be more levels to it.
だとあんたも同じさ。僕たちはもはや殺人マシーンなんだよ。暗殺系なのに治癒魔法にデバフまで聞いたことがない。
さあ、俺も自分の正体が気になって仕方ない。もし俺が戦うたびに強くなるハンターだとしたら。
だがせいぜい気をつけることだ。
Hmm.
お前が深淵を覗くとき、深淵もまたお前を覗む。
Stealth.
確かにわけか。強くなるにつれ俺の中にある何かが
Exactly. That's what I'm worried about. I am so worried about it.
二人は先に出ていてください。ダンジョンを封鎖します。
何？まさか一人で？
Yep.
いや、君に従おう。
I guess they're not gonna show us that.
生存者。
あちらです。
So what's the report gonna be?
まさかカンが誰にも気づかれず殺人を繰り。彼はあの時の E 級ハンターだよな。まるで別人だ。担当直入にお聞きします。カンを倒したのはどなたですか？
これ以上は隠し通せそうにないか。
No, the old man's gonna say it. Song. He's gonna be like, I did.
私です。
Uh-huh.
私がカンさんを殺しました。
このあなたが B 級のカンをどうやって？
彼女がいるではありませんか。
C 級の魔法使いがどうあがいても勝てるとは思えないが。わかりました。
あの時は分からなかったが、この人は A 級だ。今の俺じゃ太刀打ちできない。
余計な真似をしてしまったかな。私なりの恩返しということにしておいてくれ。
疲れましたね。
ジュヌさん。これ覚えてますか？
Yeah, when he was on the point of dying or something or other like that, if I remember correctly. When they were in the Kartana temple or whatever. And then I believe he gave it to her. I don't know, to take to his family or something or other. And then she's like, no, you're gonna do it yourself. I don't know. I kind of sort of like vaguely remember the scene, but not fully. Wow, the way I thought this episode was gonna go was completely different. What I thought was that, okay, they said they sent Tae-Shik in there to keep an eye on Jinwoo, and then with the title of the episode being, keeping your strength hidden or something or other, I forgot. Let me see. You've been hiding your skills. With that title, I was thinking that, okay, they were gonna encounter a situation where Jinwoo was gonna use his new skills and get them out of it, and then Tae-Shik is gonna be like, so you got stronger, and and then report back or something or other like that. But something completely different happened. When I saw last episode, I forgot during my discussion, I forgot the scene where there was this particular man that was asking someone to do something. No, I forgot that scene completely. So when this episode they showed the man back up, then I'm like, oh, this is that scene. Because when I was editing that reaction, that's where I was like, oh, there was this particular scene in there. I forgot to talk about it. So when they showed the man here, so I'm like, oh, so it was in reference to that particular scene. And then the guy is like, these three basically killed my daughter, and I want you to kill them. Give him money. And at first they were like, are you gonna accept? Oh, well, when he offered the money, they didn't really actually show us if he accepted or not. And I'm like, okay, are you actually gonna kill them? And he just killed them. I don't know. There's just something about when they like when they behead you. It's just I don't know. I'm always in shock when that happens. There's always that's sort of like a visceral reaction when I see someone do that. When Jinwoo did that the first time around, I'm like, I was so shocked. And then this particular episode, Tae-Shik also did it, and I'm like, you know, there's also there's something about it that just yeah. So he killed all of them, and then what was his name? I think his name is Kim, and then the other one, like they came upon them because they at first they came to these three holes, these three paths, you know, and then they're like one path is gonna lead to the boss, and then the other two, whatever. Jinwoo was able to sense where the boss was gonna be, and you know he wants to get stronger, so he's like told Song and Juhi that let's go down this way. Excuse me. And then the other two went this way, and then you have Tae-Shik and the jailers, whatever, the other way. So when he was in the process of killing them, you have him and the other one coming up on the scene. I'm like, well, is he gonna kill them too? And he did. And then like they heard the screams. Jinwoo and the others heard the screams, and then they ran there, and then they saw Kim on the ground. Like him being, I believe, Song said something about how he was killed slashed multiple times, but not in any sort of like in any vital points. I don't know. Like they missed. Like they could have killed him pretty easily, but then they gave him sort of like an out. They didn't fully kill him or something or other like that. I think that's what it seemed like to me. So I'm like, wait, did he leave him on purpose? Because in my mind, I'm still thinking that he's also there to see what Jinwoo can do, you know, and that's why he left Kim alive for some reason. I don't know. That's where my mind went. But then, like, that wasn't it. Juhi tried to heal him, and he came to for a little bit, but he still died. But before he died, he apologized to Jinwoo because he's been wanting to do that. You know, how they all ran and left Jinwoo there by himself in the dungeon. So it's like he wanted to apologize, and Jinwoo was at first pissed off. Like, you're not really gonna die here, right? Like, you left me behind and then you're gonna die here. Like, he was getting upset, and then the guy apologized, and then he died. And then either way, Tae-Shik showed up again, and then they were fighting. He was fighting against Song. At first, Song asked Juhi to give him some buffs, something that's gonna increase his sort of like physical attributes, I guess. And she did, and he was able to keep up with Tae-Shik for a little bit, but he still was no match for Tae-Shik, and then he was about to go for the kill, and that's when Jinwoo stopped him, and then they started fighting, and then Tae-Shik realized that they were sort of like on the same skill level, but then he went stealth mode, and he sliced Jinwoo, I think in the leg or something. That's so that he doesn't have the speed that he had or something or other like that. But then he used full recovery. He was all, you know, all healed. And then the system being like, okay, we have an enemy. You need to defeat this enemy. New quest to defeat this enemy, like he did for the others. You know, the first time that he killed. And then it seemed like he sort of like relished it. This is what I'm worried about when it comes to this. Okay, he did the thing. He used murderous intent. I believe they said that it was supposed to sort of like keep the enemy sort of like frozen for a little bit or something or other like that. And he used it on Tae-Shik. I believe that's how he was able to sort of like pin him down one place and then they stabbed him and kill him. But like I was saying, this is what I'm worried about. Because I'm worried about his humanity diminishing little by little. Like the way when he first killed those 5 and he's like, if it happened that, you know, he wouldn't hesitate to kill them. And I'm like, that's not good. Like to not hesitate to kill a human being, that's not good. You're heading toward a really dark path. And then when he was about to kill Tae-Shik and he's like, that's one more of my emotion. Like he's sort of like let go of one more of his emotions or something or other like that. And now he doesn't even need to feel anger to kill. And I'm like, and then after he sort of like dealt the final blow to Tae-Shik, Tae-Shik is like, you're going down this dark road. And then the darkness will sort of like stare back at you and all those things. And I'm like, I don't like it. This feels like the main character turning evil by the end of it. You know how, spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen Attack on Titan, spoilers. In Attack on Titan, Eren was the main character, and at first you're like, he's sort of like a good guy, you know? He's doing all these things, and then at the end, it's like he just killed a whole bunch of people, and all of that. There's that, and then there's also, what's that story called? I'm forgetting the title. It's been a long time since I've seen it. The anime where you have Light versus X. Light, what was his name? Yagami something or other. Yeah, Light Yagami. Okay. And, it's weird how I was able to find Death Note. You know, in Death Note, how Light became the villain. You know, it feels like this is where Jinwoo is headed. And I don't want him to. Like, you keep getting stronger and stronger and everything, but don't turn evil. But that's where it's going. That is where it's going, it seems like. Yeah. So they finished, you know, with all of them. And then they get out, and then Woo comes in. Manager Woo comes in for the report, and they're like, you know, they kill Tae-Shik and all those things because he killed whatever. And then he's like, okay, who killed him? Woo immediately recognized Jinwoo. I thought Tae-Shik did as well, but it wasn't until they started fighting that he's like, wait, this is the E-rank that I met, you know, way back when. So he didn't even know that was Jinwoo. So when he was first keeping an eye on him in that previous episode, he didn't actually know anything about him. That sort of like surprised me. But Manager Woo, when he saw him, he's like, this is the dude, you know? And then he's like, okay, who killed him? He noticed how Jinwoo had changed. But then I'm like, I knew that Song was gonna speak up and be like, okay, I'm the one that did it. And it's like, how did you kill him? Because you're a C rank and he's a B rank. And he's like, I with the help of Juhi, the healer. And it's like, I feel like he's accepted it, but he didn't fully believe it. Especially with Jinwoo being there and having changed so much from how he was when he saw him in the hospital. I feel like even if he believed what Song told him about how they killed Tae-Shik, there's like at least 10% of his brain that's like, nah, I don't trust this, you know. But I guess we'll see. And they also said that the father that gave Tae-Shik, this is Tae-Shik, Tae-Shik, the, I guess, order to kill those inmates, he also surrendered. So their story sort of like was fully sort of validated. But yeah, I don't know. I'm worried about Jinwoo. I'm really worried. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the pinned comment. You can just click on it and you can watch it right now. I'll see you next time. Bye. Vroom, vroom. Make it watching so cute. Vroom, vroom. Make it watching so cute. Vroom, 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 vroom.